Greetings and salutations, mighty Vikings. Welcome back to our Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous playthrough, or let's play, or whatever the fancy word is out there in interwebs to categorize it. We've just woken up in the tavern. We're about to have a lot of chit-chat time, meaning we are going to talk to our companions, see what they're up to. We've had an interesting encounter over here with a weird entity from apparently some walking cities that are flying or back on huge elephants and whatnot. And we still have to catch up with some of the peeps. So, maybe we have that creepy eye voice again? Maybe. We'll see. Land greets you with a nod. Here for Chad, I've been waiting for you to come and see what strange beast you've taken into your party. What do you think of life on the surface? Must be very different from the underground. Of course, as far as living conditions, the surface is definitely a better place to be. It's easier to get good food and water, not to mention build a house and even, grow a few things. In all the well-established settlements, you don't have to deal with anything scarier than rats or maybe foxes stealing chickens. As for the kind of lives you have, I heard a story about a demon worshipper abducted a whole family and sacrificed them one by one while the others watched. But there was some brave Crusader knights nearby and they killed the villains and saved everyone. And I heard another story. A young blacksmith lost his arm in a fire, couldn't work to feed his wife and baby. They tried their best to lift from hand to mouth, but they were still destitute. In the end, the desperate blacksmith robbed the traveler one night on the roads, but there were some brave Crusader knights nearby and they caught the robber and threw him in prison. No longer after, his wife smothered their baby and hanged herself. Up here, the same person can proudly see he's protecting the innocent from demons and then look the other way while the same innocent starves just because they were born into a poor family. Queen Goldfrey prolongs her life with sun orchid elixirs that costs enough to feed an entire city. Back in our caves, everyone is equally poor, and if one person starves, the whole tribe starves. We don't abandon our own in times of trouble. That's the power of a tribe. The laws of the surface are made so that some get everything and others get nothing. I might just be a naive fool from the caves, but I don't understand how it's possible to have so much more and share so much less. Anyway, look. You must know life on the surface much better than I do. I never leave a needy person in trouble. I've been given more than most, which means I'm now more able to help others. A fitting reply. Don't take my words as a reproach. I like grumbling as much as cracking jokes. Lan is obviously trying to muster a friendly smile. Okay. Thank you for answering. So long. Good little chit-chat. Nice, interesting idea and viewpoint of Lan. But it's true, it's kind of like weird for him to be up here. Makes for him probably no sense of kind of a culture shock as well. Sela. Hey there. You're the march through the dungeon. We never got the chance to exchange proper greetings. It's high time I shake your hand. Rebeth said your friend Jana Aldori is missing. Do you know where we should look for her? I wanted to look for Jana myself, so I didn't distract you. But since you're in this too, I could use some help. Jana and I met in Knabras a few days and just hit it off. We went drinking together. We went that unforgettable celebration together. But we got separated in the crowd, so we should start looking for her at the main square. Okay. Vikings, remember main square? Right? No, write this down. Main square. Let's put it in chat. Jana is in the main square. Is fighting demons the only thing you want, or are you looking for something else as well? How about covering myself in glory and becoming the hero of 100 bullets? What is that does if they're lively ones. Anyways, to be more serious, the area around the Worldwound is the best place for a paladin who wishes to defend the weak and serve good. Being part of the crusade is reward enough for me, but there's something that worries me. I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing my brothers in arms, but the Eagle Watch and the other orders are focused on just one aim. the war against the Worldwound. That's why they can sometimes overlook the smaller things. Ordinary misfortunes, you know. I always liked being a wandering knight because any moment I could, you know, get up and help a poor rat folk whose family had been kidnapped, or an old woman whose favorite dog had gone missing. So here's my answer. I don't have something big important goal, but I'm happy to help those who need it. A little bit here and a little bit there. That is so wholesome. Oh my goodness, Sheila, you just got a spot in my heart. That is so, so wholesome. Thank you for speaking with me. Until next time. See you. Okay. Eurobeth, anything else? Actually, that's it for now.
I'm gone.
That's it for now. Freaking goody good shoes. I wonder how good the evil part is. Because I think a lot of games miss, or you miss a lot of content in a lot of games if you are evil. Because if you're just like, you know, making other people just shut up and kill them and whatnot. Or you? Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of whose talents lie off the battlefield. I could use some help of a cleric. Arrow still knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted and I have no training in potions or scrolls. So this robe I'm cutting off bandages. It's the second to last one. What do you do? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little bit of his power upon me. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this terrain are far beyond my power to heal. Well, fair enough. I have to go. It was my pleasure to meet you. You know what's funny? I was only supposed to be making a short stop in Cannabis. I was sailing down Old Man Sellen on a boat, bound for a small village by the name of Chili Creek. Once we held Cannabis, I'll be going there. Chili Creek has been revealed. Interesting. I like people being nice in-game. I like people being nice in-game. Get enough of people not being nice to each and all. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Eagle Watch Crusader. Ooh, some loot over here. Some food. What's going on with you? A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He's pale as a ghost, his arm wrapped in blood-stained bandages. He spot the other bandage on his body under his clothes. But even in such miserable state, he manages to keep calm. Hey Jake, how you doing? What kind of magus are you? We are an Eldritch Scion subclass of the magus. I am Fawn Autumnhaze, at your service. You need help? You look a little bit banged up. Do not trouble yourself in my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. Who wounded you? Sinner and accomplice to demons. The quarry I'm hunting is in this inhospitable place. Well, you know, I'm Wyren. You can trust me. I might be able to help. I would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who's your quarry, Medef? I was hunting a fugitive at this Descaride by the name of Elisa. Pains me to admit that her keenest malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Cannabis and I wounded her. Then the demons appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle and ensued, and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark master. He expressed no anger or hatred, only compassion and sorrow. I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. There is no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than others races, and we'll learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I'll be more prepared. I wish to aid you in your hunt. Thank you, but this is my mission. What does Kalisa look like? Her skin is dark, her hair preternaturally white. Her red eyes can see perfectly in the dark, which is to my dismay. I've come to know it from experience, but bright light causes her kind pain. I used an alchemical powder that explodes in dazzling flash, and she cried out as though I had stabbed her. It appears this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as a dark or cavern elves. They are rarely seen at the surface. Interesting. I have to go. Have a good one. Okay. What kind of characters have you played, Jake? Also, how you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Hello, lovely. Golden, thank you for the lurk. Okay. We also have... Wow, we have quite a few things. We also talked to some noblemen who told us to come to his estate and bring Camellia with us. We talked with Nevia, we talked with Lan, we talked with Sela. I think we have chatted with everybody. Would like to see if there is something in the cellar. Let's have a look-see. Something in the cellar. Is looting stealing? Can I just pick it up? Okay. I'll just pick it up then. Oh, what's happening here? Surrender thy soul, Delvin. Human, protect us. Ha! Got you again. How many times is that today? Think your jokes and shove him, tiefling. Oh, he did. Whoa, easy there. Oh, what's that spell called again? Help me out. What's it called? Prestidigitation or something like that? Oh, goddamn. I'm bad in English. Looting game is not necessarily stealing. I mean, it depends if it's now, you know, marked as stealing or not. I see yellow. I see I can pick stuff up. I'm like, ooh, loot.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here.
Oh, wolf shit.
I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
What's that with the shadows?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
Is that so? Who are you?
Woljif Jeffdo. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
Okay, why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
I see, so he's stealing. What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations, no problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
You're here.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
Is that so? And how can I help you if you're chained up?
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty-looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart.
I like
Well,
Wolfie's
for the
smile.
follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Is that so, Panda? Well then, let's bring him along. Also, Wyren will probably give him a second chance as being very good-hearted. And Angelkin. I'll talk to you, Rebeth.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
We'll talk later. So, out on patrol. So there's a healing kit. There's some... things to pull? Holy pull? Button, bone, budge. What if I pull them all down? That one is down. That was up. Pull that one down as well. Madden, how you doing? Welcome in. Bone budge. This one up. Hey, there we go. We did it. We did it. So, this one up. This one up. The other one two down, and then press the button. Opens a secret area. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, what do we have here? Fine feather, silver inkwell. Yellowed leather. Half a century ago, our parents fled their homeland, Sarkoris, terrified of invading demons. They're certain that the war would soon be over, so they didn't go too far to find a refuge here in Canabris. They used what little savings they had to build a tavern where any crusaders could get a bowl of soup and a good night's rest in exchange for some money and news about the recent victories. The city looked completely different back then. It was a triumphant city, full of hope, inspired songs. Queen Galfrey has recently appointed Hurlrune the prelate of Canabris, and nothing will stop this murderer from taking complete control of the city into his hands and serving his so-called justice on everyone. His previous acts of violence were just the beginning of a full-scale massacre. We have to flee or run like our parents did, this time not from demons but from the Crusaders. Soon we'll sell our tavern and leave anywhere away from agony of this endless war. May Pulura protect the city from whatever comes next. Swangel family of the Divamai clan. Interesting. Ooh, a helmet. Okay. Some magic missile things. Interesting. Is that a Yomade over here? An idol of her? Nice one.
Follow my steps.
Nice one. So, what is this here? Headband of alluring charisma +2. Ooh. Our attacks scaled with charisma. And dexterity. Should I put my charisma up to 20? Yeah. We're gonna put our charisma up to 20. And we're gonna put this helmet then to Sela. And have her fire resistance. Oh, the dash galleria things are interacting with the heroism. That's okay. This heroism is not something that we're gonna have a long time on anyways. Before we head out, spellbook. We set and ready. We are set and ready, but we need to rest because it looks like we are not having all our spell slots ready. Okay, we have lots of things to do. But first, let me talk to Irabeth and free Wolfjeff. Wolfjeff? Chad, do we have some tips on how we utilize rogues better in close combat? Because I have always the feel that rogues get pinpoint when you go into melee combat with them. And they have a hard time surviving. There's a tiefling chained up in the defender's heart. What can you tell me about it? Wolfjeff, petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating in Canabris. We know where else to keep him apart from the defender's heart, but that's hardly a prison. If you want to recruit Wolfjeff and put him into good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. Okay, well there we go. That was easy. I have the get-go from her to pick him out.
Let's head out.
Let's go, Wolfjeff. Why do I use Wolfjeff as a ranged magic bonker? Suggestions? Not really good at builds, just so you know.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
Talked to you about and I decided to make you part of my troop.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
Is that so?
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long.
Sad little soul.
And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following?
Okay.
Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Wolfjeff, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Wolfjeff, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. I'll show you the way.
Highly doubt that, mister. I highly doubt that. So... is there... I'm curious what we're gonna do with Wolfjeff and whatnot. If you haven't had any suggestions, please do let me know. Is he already leveled up? Seems so. Okay. Good-o. Oh, does he have a spellbook? Eldritch Scoundrel. Oh, okay. Magic armor. Is he not wearing armor? He's not wearing armor. This is also good for braces for armor. Like most bonuses, an armor bonus doesn't stack, such as bonuses from wearing armor or from mage armor spells. So before we go to rest, I'm just gonna try it out. No, I cannot try it out. Because I'm only having this character. Okay. People using him as an arcane trickster. It's from a Darkster, of course, he took off his chewing bone. Let's talk later. Doesn't have any items for us, and we're going for our rest to refill our magic slots. For that, I'm just gonna put some magic armor on me to see if it interferes with anything. No. Armor class 21 is pretty good for a beginning. Armor class 21, I have to say. Alchemy. Let's see here. Something cool. Spicy pastures. Movement speed for the day. Bonus on skill checks. Let's go for movement speed. Wolf's favorite dish. Spicy pastry. Interesting. Well, then Wolf, you're gonna help out there. And we have no scroll making thing. Good. Thinking about the cultists hiding among the townsfolk has put me on edge. I don't want to suspect every person I meet. I get it. It's nothing nice to do. Understand sometimes you just want to trust people without constantly second-guessing everyone. I'm curious if Wolfjeff throws something on top of that. No. Okay. Let's continue. So, off we go. In general, I kind of dislike how thieves work in playing Pathfinder. Yeah, they're hard to micromanage. You have to do a lot of 5 steps in, 5 steps out in order to do the attack of the rogue properly. Oh, what do we have here? Hello, Golem. Commander, look what we've got here. I think the Golem is like a transmog thing, right? The inlay alone is worth more than the castle. Oh, wow. Wyren, see that no one lays as such as a finger on this Golem. Okay. The jewelry on the Golem is worth more than a castle. Holy crap. So, peasant survivors. Joran Wayne, the brother of Staunton Vane. Do we have anything around here?
Welcome.
Something over here.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Panda! Tier 3! You crazy Malaka for 19 months! Thank you, thousandfolds for your support. That is massive. That is massive. Still, what color shall we put your name on the shield wall? For today's generosity. Same goes for Atarik. What color do you guys want on the shields? I'll post a picture then in the Discord afterwards. Because I cannot put the green wall behind me down because wife is on the couch behind me, injured. And yeah, I don't want to show her off in that state. She'll be very mad at me. So. Joran, do you recognize this sword? You recognize this? Of course I do. I made this my own hands. There's my brand, see? Oh, Yaniel, things have been tough without you, but at least we still got your sword. That's something. In battle order, the swords get blunted. They break, but sometimes a weapon can preserve. I don't know how to explain it. I'm no authority on these things, but something like an echo of the deeds done with that weapon. Or more like the reflection of the wielder's soul or something like that. I don't know. I'll see one thing. Take care of that sword. Yaniel will no longer be with us, but the demons will still remember why they need to turn tail and run when they see radiance. Scabbard is all worn. Can't be having a fine sword like this being carried around in that tatty thing. I'll make you a new one, if you like. If the city says strong and we both survive, come see me again and I'll have it ready. No charge. Oh, wow. There we go. Green color? Gotcha.
Don't want 4 more bid chat slow.
You got it for the 400 biddies. I think soon triggering another hype trade and another giveaway. You guys are crazy. Crazy. So, shield. It is Panda Vision, double S. Who wants to be green? Good. For Tariq, we don't know yet. But we'll get there. So, show me your... Are you Staunton Vane's brother? Yep. Where he goes, I go. That's how we always done it, even before the Worldwounds. I forge the armor, he goes into battle. He brings it back to me, I repair it and make it better. Everything changes since then, of course, but that part has stayed the same. Show me wares. Bulk selling. Oh, wow. We have a lot of crap on us. Weight and descending. Chainmail down. That off. That gone. Okay. Deal. Let's sort by the price in descending. Living rank. Medium armor. Whenever they're aware of this breastplate, use the charge combat maneuver and hits an enemy, they deal additional bludgeoning damage. Oh. 10k? Holy crap. Okay. We could grab something with a +1. That's what we could do. Old Iron Masterwork up here. What do we have? We're using the Claw of Jitska because we don't have a specific weapon type yet specialized in. Fair enough. Minu could grab a heavy shield +1 as an early upgrade. Yeah, I think we're gonna upgrade his shield. And grab a heavy shield +1. Yeah, it's 1 more AC. Why not? I think it's a good upgrade. Let's grab it. Deal. Sela, you get a new shield. There we go. Perfect. What else? Bag of holding. We do have a bag of holding now. Okay. We did read the Tome of the Labyrinth and the other tome that I recall. So that means we could sell these as well. Galaif, I'm not so sure we're gonna use or not, so let's keep it for now. Cold Iron Rapier. This is a Cold Iron Rapier as well. Okay. Good. Okay. Vikings, chat, hit me if you have ideas for build skills, etc. I'm open for suggestion. Pathfinder is pretty complex, and I'm definitely gonna oversee some things, and appreciate the help, of course. If you have some ideas towards how to build.
Follow my steps.
Blend things. Oh yeah, the altar is sanctifying this place as well. We don't get corruption or being resting here. So good. Let's head out. Let's bring Wolfchief with us. With spicy pastry running and going. Defender's Heart, the Blackwing Library. Then Market Square. Blackwing Library is on the complete opposite sides. The Tiefling's Hideout. Do you want to go there straight away? Yeah, why not? Let's talk to Kerisme in the Tiefling's Hideout. Let's help out Wolfchief with the from the get-go. Feels like it's the closest thing here. Let's travel. The Fallen Horse, as it appears. Collect it. Now it's 2 hours. That's okay. Spotted enemies. Evade them. If we can. Going through the bottom, and we're entering the location. I kind of like this overworld traveling and far travel. I wish I would have had the time to prep a campaign like that for a tabletop adventure. Ooh, what's happening here? What's happening here? I think this is our place where we take our quick screenshot for the thumbnail. Something like that. Hides photo. There we go. That's our thumbnail for the episode. Perfect. Loot. Oh, you would wish a better time was shown? In what sense? Could you elaborate that, Draz? The basement is dark and dank. You're immediately struck by hostility. Brother Wolfjiv, you got my message then. Sorry, can't swing by sooner, dear sister Kervismay. Just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no, I was still in shackles. And I was being watched, and then Chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd been waiting for me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night, so... We had a clear plan. We're going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if our neighbors called the guards, there was time to get away. What happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us. And I have a good idea who it is. What do you have to say? Make it quick. Do you think Wolfchief knows the name of the traitor? He speaks? I thought Wolfchief only brought you so you had someone to hide behind if things went south. Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Brother Wolfchief has been part of has very quickly come to an end. Their hideout location was passed on to the guards, while their competitors found out where they could ambush them. Wolfchief is the only one who always comes out smelling of roses. If you think about it, you'll come to the same conclusion. Hard to avoid spoilers, but after a few days, I think it's certain event triggers which ruined my entire planning. I gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely some time pressure here, and you have to very cleverly pick your destinations. I've said that man Wolfchief was cursed with finding friends among losers and screw-ups, but now that he's with us, that means the curse has been broken. That depends. He was indeed most fortunate to find himself in a party with me. On the other hand, he also ended up in a party with you. Wow. Wolfchief, what's your side of the story? About a week ago, Sister Kurzmay got 6 of us together in this very basement. Well, me and those 5 out there, I mean. She rounds us up. She says we got a score, Ancestries of Wonders, and that the place nobody has even been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession. Along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing is, none of us was hanging about the shop ahead of the job. So, no casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or the master. This job was top secret. Okay, so there's an UI thing that you would like to be better explaining the time pressure that is going on. Okay, fair point. That's a good one. That's a good one. Davsy watching. Listen to Drasma Mod. He knows what he's talking about. That's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right. With the locks and the golem. Picked the lock. I remember clear as day. Sister Danla was on the lookout. Brother Melrune had the scroll. Duffy, Tavy, and Varnier brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in the sack. and one rather expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under the table after it, and next thing I know, Irubev was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moments, I was going to wait it out, but then these blockheads were dragging me out of my tail. Put me in shackles. Well, they took all my rings off, about 20,000's worth. To add the insult of the injury, I never even found out the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything? Where's the moon of the abyss, brother Wolfjeff? Why would Irubev arrest her own informants? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was to rat, I have kissed her on the hand and be long gone by now. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So, the fish in the salon can have a nice Wolfjevice dinner? The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble, but, you know, sure. It's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You know your best people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them. And now you've come here with backup. You know exactly what I was going to say. Only problem is nobody returned the amulet of Philin. Are you giving Irubev a cunt? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think you should take a cut of anything I offered to her? She can't be bought. She like the 3 heralds of Yamadi, all rolled into one. Speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who will take bribes. I'm sorry to say, but Irubev Tirabade isn't one of them. What is that moon thing? It's an amulet. There's a little cushion in the window of the ancestries and wonders. Sterling silver sparkled little star. Fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, you know, a crescent, a waning moon. In the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old Moon Philan was so proud of that amulet, he used to say, "I'll never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection." I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there was in the world. There's nothing else to look at in that Canopus. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but used to say, if you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you in seconds if you try to fence it. Not even that, it can lead to a game over if you play permadeath or a forced reload that can cost quite a time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around ancestries and wonders. Drooling over the moon of the abyss. Do you think you could swipe it all in a commotion and keep it for yourself? You hope that it will be all locked up and get over the scot-free and with a fancy trinket to loot? Don't make me muff. Don't take me for a mug, Wolfjeff. I'll see right through you. Go on, Wolfjeff. That's the whole story. Some family this turned out to be. It's just the name in the end. In the real family, people take each other on their word. They don't throw around accusations. I don't take the moon of the abyss. What am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna do with it? You can't sell it to Crusaders. It's a special item. You can wear it. And it'll get nicked. I'm pretty, you know, it's pretty to look at. Sure. But it ain't that pretty. Let's give some reading over here.
If it's that important to you, Sister Charisma, I'll find it. And I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so's you don't end up at the bottom of the cellar. But you know what you're gonna owe me for that. An apology. Right here, in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everybody hears it. You'll say, "Sorry, Wolfjeff, you're a good guy, and I was wrong about you."
Oh my goodness, he's undermining her, the leader of the family, who is there standing in front of all her people. Oh. Bold move, Wolfjeff. Bold move. A certain find which you can gain intel via side quest, but if not, you basically get overrun at the location. In your scenario, it was the first one. I have my own rules how I play games. Like, I always permadeath without knowing that this fight would trigger after a couple of days in game. Time for a legit kill. Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely a problem. This game is very ruthless. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Wolfchief, the family will get you wherever you go. Spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder. Or stop to catch your breath. That is when you'll get hurt. Got that? You have a way of words, Sister Kisme. A way that almost made me wet myself. But a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. Okay. We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology onwards to Irabeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Roots out the traitor. Be quick about it. Time's running. Okay. Is he selling something? No. There's some tieflings over here. Gonna collect that. Ooh, that lockpicker kit. Is he? What are you good at, Richard? You're good at trickery, plus 12. Holy moly. That means we're gonna use this here. There we go. Trigger is higher now. Other scout abilities. Finesse training in daggers. Okay. So we are going to use double wielding weapons. Add your strength bonus to damage rolls. Made it with your offhand. Weapon fighting. Weapon finesse. With a light weapon, you may use your dexterity instead of your strength. And his dexterity is already 20. Holy crap. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Wolfchief, you are what it looks like to be quite into a wild mess, I would say. Quite a mess in your situation. So, back to the Defender's Hearts. Black Library I cannot go to, I have to go to the main square. Okay. Let's go back. I had to cancel it. I had to help out wife. And we had to cancel it. Sadly. Everybody was ready to go into the studio. And we got an appointment in that we had to take care of. And my help that should have come and helped. We were not able to and had to do it ourselves. So I could leave her alone. Going down to stores, I think it's called in English. Because we're living at the 2nd floor and we have no elevator, so with a freshly ripped tendon in the knees, yeah, no, I had to sadly say no, heavy-hearted, because we waited like 3 weeks for this appointment, or 4 even, but is what it is. Wife, of course, has priority, and we're gonna find a new date soon. But very nice of you that you ask. Highly appreciated. Irabeth, we're looking for. Irabeth, where are you? Stairs. Not stairs. Second store, right? I think it's called. Never mind. English hard sometimes. Irabeth, there's a traitor I'm trying to track down. Who's your informant among the tieflings? Canabra is threatened by demon horde and you have enough spare time to help thieves? I don't like this, but I hope you know what he's doing. I'll tell you everything I know. So, I don't see my informant in the face. He slipped out the dark alley, handed me a note, and disappeared. Got a cloak with a hood masking his face. But the horns, the long horns, didn't fit under it. Vikings, write down. long horns for our traitor. Long horns didn't fit under it. There should be a guardian golem in the waters as well. The shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us a contract code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate that thing and find out what you saw. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. The stolen moon, let's work on that. There we go. Silver Sherlock for the merit that no bands has been torn completely. Oh, we had an MRI already, MRT of Deutsch, where you get into that whole magnetic resonance chamber, and the inner tendon, their inner muscle of the knee is completely torn. The crossing one that's inside the knee is also quite smushed and ripped open, so she's not getting away without an operation. But the operation is gonna happen in like a few months from now, because she has to train and rehabilitate her knee, and then that gets sewn onto and repaired, and then she's ready to play again. Okay, that was your last info. Yeah, we had on Monday the MRI, and it's looking bad. So let's do the Entrances and Wonder Shop then. First, before we go into the other directions. Do I want to fight? No. Do we get XP if we evade the fights? I can't remember if you want to fight for XP grind, or if you want to, you know, jump around. So
Let's head out.
Loot.
I can hear your footsteps. Pull me out. Hello?
Hello? Is there somebody talking under?
Hello? Is anyone there? Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged.
Talking weapon.
Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is still foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the Worldwound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
What are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you.
Oh, is he
wanna
not
know where
aware
I
that
hail
it's a
from,
weapon?
Is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star Eye clan fled when the Worldwound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back.
Okay. I wonder what do you suggest, Chad, should we make Finian into? I was thinking of making him into a longbow, or a composite longbow, and give it to Lan. Because we have already a short sword right now that we're using with flaming damage anyways. Dude, our Wyren looks like a rock star. Look at him. That halo behind him. The glasses. The open shirt. Yeah, we can change his form constantly. That's true. But like right now, what you guys suggest would be the best helpful thing to be?
Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me Phantom Blades.
Phantom Blade? What's that?
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
Oh, I see. Well, Sela is wielding Radiance, the famous longsword. All the cities are attacked by demons.
Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
True. How did you end up in the shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
It is really appreciated. Lessa.
Kormakrtv.
Hello there. How you doing? Thank you kindly for a T1 for 16 freaking months. That is quite a long of time. I highly appreciate you. Thank you for the support, for popping up here, for hanging out with us, and for even taking your precious wallets and give us some extra to keep this ship floating and press some sails into the winds. How you doing, Lessa? Welcome in. All right, I'll take you with me.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Okay, so looking at everything, I'm using right now the Cloth Jiska. That's a finesse wielding weapon. We have no efficiency yet in any specific weapon other than in finesse. So we use our dexterity for damage and everything on attack rolls. Not our strength. Oh. Oh. Sela is wielding Radiance. She's either shooting or using her rapier. And then we have a Masterwork Dagger and a Masterwork Dagger. Okay, I think it will be a composite longbow. Finnan over here behind me. Composite longbow. Please, thank you. Composite longbow. You see? Huh? How does it work? How's my Friday? Last time my Friday's been quite eventful for now. Do I have to drag it out from me? Oh, I have to drag it out from me. There we go. Now it works. There we go. A cold iron ghost touch weapon. What does ghost touch do for us? So last time Friday's been all over the place. Sadly, I had to cancel my Dungeon and Dragon session for today, filming the grand finale of our D&D campaign that you can watch on Beyond Level 1 on YouTube. It's in German, but the CC is in all languages. A ghost touch weapon deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures regardless of its bonus. An incorporeal creature 50% reduction. Does not apply to attacks made against with ghost touch weapons. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that is quite in handy, I have to say.
Let us be careful.
Oh, look at that. What do we have here? A gold ring. So what is our setup here? That's okay. Let's have some mage armor. Mage armor. So the mage armor intersects with brace armors. 19. Is that so? Apparently. Damn it. The mage armor is kind of useless if you have those braces. Okay, we're gonna remember that, hopefully. What over here? Demonic heart.
Tread lightly.
Anything else over here that we can find? Especially when it comes to sacrificing younglings, it would go well. It would go well with Anakin Skywalker. Oh my god. Pipe Fox gives us a bonus to Insight, Knowledge, Arcana, and Perception checks. Okay, that's quite nice. Who is our Arcana character? 5 in Arcana. 0, 0, 0, 4. Okay, that's something for Wolfjet, this little fella. Over here it is. There we go. Little dragon thingy. Fox, snake, gonna follow us now. So, Master code word. Hand of Ivory. Code word correct. Awaiting orders. Where do you come from? Who created you? This golem was by Jeffrey Son & Son. Address 3rd building on the right. Jewelry's Alley. Nurisan Mendev model. G504ENE, which stands for experimental and enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Jeffrey. Alicia is scared and needs babysitting, like Landos. Sacrificing younglings to gain power yourself sounds like a good deal. Little note to myself, never anger Draz IRL. You might get sacrificed, PS. Tell me about any suspicious people that came to the shop. 56 individuals entered shop. Human, female, old, no, male, old, human, female. They've been reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask it a different way. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Tieflings, 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Describe the young male tiefling. Medium height, short horns, curling backwards, medium length tail, eye color, yellow, hair black, special observation, annoyed master. Horns, hair, tail, that sounds like me. It's not possible. I know the security like here. I didn't come near the place. Give me my word, chief. Wolf Jeff, you're lying. I'm gonna be a great father, definitely. You failed 3 classes, son. Starts praying to Baal to exchange his worthless kid for power. Describe the middle-aged one. Medium height, long horns. Medium length tail, eye color pale blue, skin color dark. Special observation, red hair. Long horns and red hair. Remember that. Vikings, remember that. Because Irobev also said that her informant had long horns. Oh, that's our trader. I bet your life on it. Just may drill it into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging out about the shop. Red hair. Could be a couple. Got a couple of gingers. Plenty more to get out of bottle. So much for special observation. Older man ain't older, cracking up. Maybe its masters knows more. Describe the female one. Tiefling female. Above average height, hair long, tail not observed, long horns as well. Special observation, scar on nose, baldric with gold stitching. I don't know that one. A new rival, most likely. Gold stitching. Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. That's enough. Where's your master? Is in this hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited. Prohibited. He likely locked himself in the basement and the commotion started. Where's the basement in this place? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Found everything we wanted. Thank you, Candy. Can we just move him aside? Let's do that. Move the golem.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Athletic check succeeded. To the basement. Is there anything else that I want to buff us with
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
before combat starts? There we go. Little birdie bird flying around as well. Little dragon also flying around. Oh, we have a little zoo coming with us, it looks like.
Something wrong?
Okay, to the basement.
Follow my steps.
The log.
This is my kind of work.
Like the booze. And there is filament. We're orders bandits, scavengers. Yeah, makes sense. We're all of these things and much more. Before you report us to the authorities, minds, if we have a chat. Please calm down, no one's going to rob you. You do look better dressed than the local thieves. And ragamuffins. You come here to tell me that night is over? No, it's not. You're here to steal my riches. Get back. You! Wolfchief, the dirty little sneak thief. You've been sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything already, I'm sure. My name is Philemon Fruliatros. I was the owner of the shop, but I'm not sure I can claim the owner by anything now. I hope there's at least something left for it. Oh, come off of it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked maybe, but nothing a bit of a spit and polish can fix. Where were we at the night of the robbery?
Do you think I robbed my own shop? I was here, in the basement. I was told to make it look like I'd left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. They seemed to be multiplying all over Golarion. So, of course, I did everything they said, and I've been stuck in this basement since then. The golem wouldn't move away from the door, no matter how much I yelled at it. But then I thought that it was all to the good. Somebody came by after the guards and caused a ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence.
That's so. Tell me about a tiefling that had visited the wonders recently. Why should I tell you anything? You're not from the city guards or the Eagle Watch. Chief, if he keeps digging his heels in, just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. I'm helping the Eagle Watch to catch the cold trips. It's in your interest to tell me everything. Oh, is that so? How do I know you're telling the truth? What the hell did we roll? We rolled a 3. How could we roll so low? It was like a 70+% chance that we managed to roll good on this one. Want to intimidate him? Start talking. Alright. Just put it away. I'll tell you everything. Ask you questions. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. Red-haired tiefling? I suppose yes. There was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. I could tell by his clothes, but he asked me to show him the Aasimar made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing. And that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak. Like he was freezing, but that's all I have. Green cloak, red hair, long horns. That's it. With that description, we surely sniff him out. Come on, Chief. Back to Sister Charisma. Tell me about Wolf Chief. Oh, I know him a long time, though. I'd rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I chase him out, but just like slink back in again. He was with the gang that robbed my shop. I bet anything he swapped the moon. How come I'm the prime suspect? Whoever betrayed us all, that's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it return too, you get me? I don't like the idea of other people's grubby mitts on it. Tell me about the tiefling woman. Nothing really helpful there. I found everything I wanted to know. Thank you, Condi. If that isn't enough to help you catch the thieves, then I don't know what else. Now be on your way and leave me in peace with my wreck of a shop.
Let's head out.
Video. Green cloak, long horns, red head. Tiefling sounded. Oh, we can go straight up over there. Fantastic. Let's enter. So, red hair, long horns, green cloak, Melrune. Yeah, Melrune is the one we're looking for. Name of the moon abyss they stole. I don't need anything else. Good look at the suspects. Melrune. I'm ready to give you a name. The traitor is Melrune. You pay for this. Beetle and his armor will get you in the end. Grab him, take it away for questioning. Okay, well. He confessed someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he could come up was to drag us into it. Stabby stab stab. Got the shoal to take out the golem, betrayed us to Irabeth so that he could swing the amulet in the chaos. He thought he'd get nicked and slink off, meet up with his customers. Wait, you've got the moon of the abyss? Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand off the moon for the person who ordered it. Bloody cultists. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Clear out the place. City's dying. I don't want to die with it. The city would have already died if not for the people who stood up to defend it. So defend it. I'm not stopping you. It's your city, but we've always been outsiders here. Can I join the family? That's all you want? You can have your pick of non-tiefling gangs. You need to read our territory. The family is for tieflings only, no exceptions. If you have a tiefling character, can you join the family? I wonder. What are you doing with the traitor? He'll be sent to visit the distant relatives on their farm. Think about what he did and more questions. I have to go. Good decisions. Don't plan to hang around long either. Sister, you forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised an apology to me loud and in front of everyone. So... Sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you this time. Don't think it just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time that it cancels out the rest of your record. That's the most pathetic apology I've ever heard. Alright, fine. I'm sorry, Wolfjiv. That's part of good terms. And now let's apologize to me as well. When you falsely accused my ally, you accused me too. Don't push it. Good luck to both of you. Ah, shame. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief. When you got a spare minute, come see me. I have something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. Okay.
Might be trap, might be treasure. Pretty good, aren't I?
Yeah, we get full of self-love. Everybody failed the perception check. A shame. There would have been probably more loot in there. Is what it is. Is there anything that I can increase my perception check? Or my perception? Probably, but let's not bother with it right now. Exit the area. Yes, but other than a ring, I don't know what else you get. Oh, you get a ring for joining the family? Is it like a cosmetical ring, or does it actually do something? So, defend the swords. You feel a sneak past enemies. We're having a fight. Okay. It's on. It gives a minor buff? Okay.
Save the last one for me.
So... I'm gonna delay... You want to delay? Or not delay? Straight up charging it there. Snack attack. We're shooting the Marauder Fighter. Oh my goodness, Lan. Lan is disgusting.
Tread lightly.
Fluffy little owl, how you doing? Welcome in. There's an item you can find in the market that gives you +4 sarcasm bonus to skill of choice once a day for an hour. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I wonder if I should rest right now. Hey there, little fluffle.
I'm gone.
So... let's go and chat with Wolfjiv. Just want to have a talky chat. I think he's over here.
Psst, look, Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
He had the Moon of the Abyss all the time? Oh. Did you really have the amulet the whole time?
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
So you did betray the tieflings?
Oof, that cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over, but only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel, huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days?
But remind me, why is this item so important?
Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin.
But you've been searched by guards. How did you manage to hide the amulet?
Thieves have their ways.
Did he shove it up his, you know, in between the butt cheeks? So why didn't you give the amulet to Kurzme right away?
What? So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Canabras and all this. So I did it. I took the Moon of the Abyss. But I didn't go to Erebeth, and Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the thieflings, and they never appreciated me anyway.
That's so. So why you steal the moon then? You wouldn't have been able to sell it anyway.
Why, he asks? It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it.
Is he pulling my pizzle?
She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather.
What?
He said the moon was to be passed down. My ma was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up.
You're here.
But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders.
So she sold the thing very poorly for a few coppers of a drink. Oh boy.
I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Karisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
Is that so, Wolfchief? But you receive people who consider you a friend. That's no way to treat your friends.
Family, friends. You know, some people don't believe in gods, so gods don't exist for them. And I don't believe in family. All that heartwarming talk about sticking together. People like to say those things, but when push comes to shove, Sister Karisme used to say that us tieflings were one family, and you see how that turned out. And did you hear that excuse for an apology? I did the right thing, and I was right to want to run when I just planned on stealing the Moon of the Abyss. Everything turned out as it should. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief, I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family, and we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables.
Did it unlock new items for
if
us?
you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Nerosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Okay, so you're selling stuff now, Wolfchief. So what do you get? We have here Poisonous Dart, Monster Hunter, Hashtag of Purity, Gnome Hooked Hammer of Discipline, a Star Knife, Lockpick, Wand of Snowballs, Scroll of Grease, Sawtooth Saber. I'm not really blown away by any of this here so far. The Gnome Hooked Hammer, quite interesting. Aspect of Purity. Ooh, that's a nasty one. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see what you have to sell. Food. Is it just potions? Bottomless mug, what was that? Drinking from this mug has the character +2 bonus on saving throws against fear effects for an hour. Taking another drink prolongs the effect. When used by a monk with a Drunken Master archetype, the monk also restores 1 drunken key point. It makes the monk's melee attack do additional 1d8 damage. Oh my god! Oh, I want to play a freaking drunken monk now. Oh, what? That is hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Kimi-san, how you doing? Well, sadly nobody did put a drunken monk into our list. We had a competition going on what kind of characters we gotta make. Deal. Is the bag of holding broken? Because I think like ever since I'm using it, I'm actually able to carry less than more. Or is it only an interface error that's happening here? So, ingredients. There's non-ingredients left. Okay, fair enough. Anything I can report to you? No. Okay. Can I see how much time I have left before we go exhausted? Because we were around along for a few hours. I think we could go for the square. Doesn't see you have a light. Yeah, we do have a light. 0 LBS. But it was like at the maximum when we did go to the shop. I didn't keep some, by the way. So, let's go out. Rebel. Let's enter the market square. Ooh. Maybe it moves from your current weight instead of adding to the maximum? Could be. Could be, but I had only a chainmail and a heavy shield, and it was like it showed that we are over the max. So I think it's more of a trader interface bug that's happening there. Knowledge Arcana.
This is my kind of work.
Enormous cracks appeared after magically induced earthquake struck the land. Holy crap. What's going on over here? No! I'll tell you everything, just don't hit me. I never stood laughing. I only just joined the Tieflings. It was all damn back there. They found an underground passage to the Greek garrison and they've been nicking stuff out of there ever since. But I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Brother Gorge, is that you? Brother Wolfchief, I thought you pegged it in Erebeth jail. Good to see you. Why are you afraid of me? You're one of the Crusaders, ain't you? You lot hate our guts, tieflings, I mean. You lock us up and do worse to us. But no, tiefling. Not really. I mean, you have horns. An underground passage to the Greek garrison, tell me more. Right, the temple around here, the temple of Yomade, has a cellar, and a passage leads from the Greek garrison. Tieflings, my pals. Damn, the lots of them have been using the passage on and off to sell sorts of stuff. The soldiers in the Greek garrison. So when the demons burst into the city, we thought we'd check up the Greek garrison too. So, you know, don't give me that look. This isn't the first I'm hearing of this. Tieflings kept secrets from each other too, you know. Can I help you somehow? Yeah, let me go, please. On your way then. Cheers for letting me go like this. I remember you 100 years. I will. I'll name my firstborn after you. He's definitely not gonna rename his firstborn after me. Boy, oh boy. Oh crap. Straight up went into some dregs. Oh, dredges, they're called. Dredge, my bad. So, let's wait until Sela, give me an charge attack over here, please. Go plan. Me. Do you want to charge in as well? No can do. Can I attack him though? I can, so let's do a touch of fatigue on him. Touchy. Damage reduced. But why? Probably it's because fire damage. It's not cold iron. I would expect that. So let's wait for them two to go. And we have Wolfchief. Let's see if we can take out one. There we go. Stinky Cloud. So let's move over here, and then we'll see.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
No, can do nothing. I can still attack though.
Attack.
0. Deals 0 damage. So we did 3 damage. He has damage reduction of 3 and fire resistance as well. It's not the best as the option here. I have to say. I'm gonna do a shocking grasp on them or something like that. Penalty on attack rolls. Let's have him do bad attack rolls.
You won't survive me.
Nice hit to their land. Still getting a slap in. Let's charge in and miss.
Into the fray.
Aim carefully.
God's damn it, I forgot about the shocking grasp. Come on, Lan. There we go.
Open your heart to me.
I love Evil Eye. It's such a nice support tool. It is fantastic.
Follow my steps.
It is fantastico. Okay, I have a little bit of trouble here with demons, apparently. Finding. What's here? Stinking loud. Okay, it's gone. And with some marauders coming in here. And Berzurki is as well. So let's delay to the very end. Ooh, there's some nasty images going on. Archer, illusionist, marauder. Let's go on the archer. That's a miss. That's a miss. Let's delay until the rest. Rookie marauder coming up. That will be an attack opportunity. Let's go on the rookie. And we're missing. Oh, because we have defensive maneuvers on. Okay, let's do touchy. Take out the rookie. What are our rolls, Chad? Holy crap. So, the better grease, so to say. Camellia. Let's move it down. He's moving through quite nicely. The other one apparently as well. So... there's a nice snack attack. So the archer's on the grounds. Okay, archer dead.
The light, take you.
I had to roll a 2 and I missed. You're kidding me. Wow, and of course he rolls for critical hits. What the frack? There we go. That's a fatigue. Let's do some healing. Nice wolf chip. Shoot the rookie. Who are the hits? Waiting. Waiting.
I'll cut you wide open.
I'm not sure if I can go on
The spirits demand your blood.
onto it myself. That I'm unaware. Good. Shot the one to death.
The inheritor,
No,
guide my blade.
Misclicked. I misclicked. Gonna do a Ray of Frost down there. Mirror image.
You are today's sacrifice.
That was a hit. Forgot to dispel. Oh, it's over. Let's go, Wolf Chief. Another mirror image gone.
Endure this!
Another mirror image gone. Another one gone. Okay. Wolf Chief. There we go. Wow, that crit was nasty. Narcoleptic Bear, how you doing, buddy? Love you to be part of this journey with us. Thank you kindly for hanging out with us here. Great sword, short sword. Normal short sword. Opposite longbow. Protection from chaos. Let's use that. Let's So Sela, you drink healing potions till you are fully healed. There we go. Not too many. That's okay. So, let's see here. Evil Eye is very handy, either by playing around with their AC, playing around with their attack rolls. It's very versatile and you can adapt to a situation you need. Looking forward to a nice relaxing weekend. What's on the menu, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm out of sight.
The heartbeat quickens.
Ooh, hello there. So let's do a touchy touch on the Marauder. There we go. Nice. That was 20 damage in one go.
Into the fray.
Well done, Wyren. 20 Daka early on is powerful. Very powerful. Where's that fighter running off? Crap. You see, bringing in reinforcements. Most likely.
Make every strike count.
Ooh. Ooh, nice double shot. Nice double shot. Oh crap, I could have shot. Sneak attack with the cantrip even? I didn't know that you could sneakily attack with cantrips. Okay, I'll have to check and dig deeper into that. That's their fatigue, and the next hit that will hit as well. Nice. Sela. Nice. End him. Good. Be gone. Shooting. Work perfectly. Charge. There we go. Okay, they're fighting with Crusaders. Let's get into rounds. To get the fighters. Neophyte cleric. The number should say this is like a three-way fight. Interesting. Let's get the barbarian. Oh my goodness gracious! Barbarian straight up exploded. So we're gonna delay this a little bit. Can I charge into you? I can't. Let's do that. Can I charge into you as well? I can't. Let's go and step up there. So we're gonna move up here and do another cantrip. Does that do sneak attack again? It does do sneak attack. Holy crap! Is that his weird subclass that does that is able to do that? That's massive. That is massive. If that is the thing. If that is the spiel. A The other one is straight up running away. So, moving up here and take a shot at the cleric. There he goes down. And we're gonna grab the sharpshoot. A little touchy touch. Nice, he's fatigued.
The light take you!
Come on, Sela. There we go. There we go. Get a little shot up there. Oh my goodness gracious. You just 30 hits. What is going on with him? Why is he so hard to hit? This Marauder fighter. Look at that. We are missing onwards Evil Eye AC. That worked? 11 again. Wow. Both shots missed. Both was 9. That it hits. Seven. Come on, Wolfjeff. Are you kidding me? 8 Damaggio. There we go. Taking all this. Javelins we don't need. Lice mace. No, no, no. Longsword. Normal weapon. Dagger. Normal weapon. Normal weapon. Okay. Hello, you. Okay. Eagle Watch will not abandon this post, no matter what they say. Not bad. As far as I remember, anything that is considered an attack can sneak attack. It also includes ray spells that fire multiple rays in the cat. Whoa. That brings me to some ideas. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, we've come far. We've helped Wolfjeff. We are now on the square of Canabras. We've dealt with the mysterious stealing. We found a speaking weapon that is now in the hands of Lan as a composite longbow. And we are on a premise to explore this market square a little bit more, looking for a lost soldier that is Jenna Aldori you're looking for. And also way into the Great Garrison, but apparently some tieflings have found a secret entrance. So we're gonna explore and hopefully find out more about it. But more to that in our next Pathfinder episode. For those watching on YouTube, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on our videos, as it drives our cogwheels onwards to bring you more of this. And if you don't, then I know that you might not be interested, or my job is not done well enough. So there might be a stop at it. Good. With that, I thank you, and I'll see you in the next one for Pathfinder.